Hello and welcome to day 19 of Manifesting with the Angels. So today we're talking with a beautiful angel. And with that being said, I'm going to share some really radiant news that I only share with my Patreons. So my Patreons have an exclusive membership to my spiritual work. I only do rituals through Patreon with my exclusive members, as my work has become a lot more sought after and it takes a lot of my energy. I only want to work with the most grateful beings of light. And my Patreons are extremely Gentile individuals that are seeking manifestations and are really grateful and support who I am and what I am trying to achieve through my work, my purpose, and of course, through divine energy. So, if you want to be part of this beautiful, exclusive spiritual world, I recommend that you follow the link below and choose the tier that best fits your needs. Now, the next thing that I will be doing is that we will be working with Archangel Ariel. As I am known as the love goddess, I like to work and share things that have to do with your love lives. And especially that we are undergoing a lot of massive changes throughout the years, starting in 2011 and all up to now as I'm making these videos in 2022. The energy of today is the energy of 111. So I decide to do these videos in very specific energies to connect with the utmost frequency to give you the very best possible vortex style frequency to manifest, to feel, to acknowledge, and to take in all of these beautiful, radiant feelings, emotions, and bring them into your chakras, into your homes, into your sacred spaces. So today it says on day 19, Archangel Ariel is guiding you in your prosperity and courage to prosper. Ariel is the beautiful feminine energy, an angel that brings great news of prosperity, and her energy is strong. On day 18, I put 18, but it should have been 19. She wants to align you with your financial career and inflow of abundance. Also, with the courage to fulfill your divine purpose. Today, your energy will shift with the courage of acting upon your prosperity. Now, no matter what it is that you are trying to achieve, all of us are aligned with prosperity. All of us work on our prosperity, some more than others. Even if you're working on your love life, sometimes a lot of the issues in the love matters have to do with prosperity. So today we're connecting with beautiful Archangel Ariel so she could clarify and show us what we must do in order to achieve prosperous energy. If we are blocked in any way, she will guide you to cleansing and clearing. Yesterday you did the beautiful angelic realm meditation that should have given you a lot of light and a lot of clarity. Today you will just attune with her energy so she could send you confirmations. You might find coins on the floor, you might find feathers, it all is an array of different energies. I find that one of the most prosperous divine frequencies and numbers are 111, 222, 777. But be open to what she shares with you. Now, we will be, of course, invoking her energy, but I wrote in the book, what is your purpose? Yesterday, you should have aligned with that frequency. You should be more able to answer the question of your purpose because you connected with beautiful Archangel Raziel, and this beautiful angel is the mysteries of the universe, and he likes to show us what we are meant to do with our lives. The next question is, what do you feel is your purpose? Even as a child, I knew that I always wanted to be a teacher. For the first half of my youth, especially I started from 14 till like 27, I was a Head Start teacher, and I absolutely loved it until I started wanting to be more with my children. Then I started having odd jobs that gave me time to be with them and pay my bills. And then my teaching was more through books, and as soon as the internet started launching in the early 2000s, I was a major part of that world, And then by 2007, I was already starting to teach through my spiritual work. So I know that my purpose is to be a teacher, to be the medium, so you all could expand your own purpose through the work of the angels. When you were, as a child, asked, what do you want to do or be when you grow up, what was your answer? My answer was a teacher. Now, I give you a lot of space, and then I go on to, are you doing or living your divine purpose? And I shared with you what I felt was my divine purpose, and how through the years, through the chapters of my life, I have changed, transformed, evolved, and ascended in my beautiful teachings. And if you're not, explain. So if you felt like, for instance, I did have a chapter of my life where I was just teaching my children. Maybe at that moment I felt, which I did, if I look at some of my journals, I felt like I wasn't fulfilling my purpose because I needed to take care of the kids. I needed to make a living to support my household. So I didn't feel at that time that I was expanding my teachings. But if I look back, I also acknowledge that I did a lot of reading, I did a lot of researching, soul searching. I learned how to meditate. So I did do a lot of learnings, and a lot of that I incorporated into my work right now. Of course, I'm continuously learning and expanding and exploring. So look back, don't be harsh on yourself, but be very honest. If you don't feel like you are living in your purpose, express what changes you would like to make to act upon this purpose. Remember, this is your truth, so be expressive, give details, because when you come back to this Manifesting with the Angels journal, you're going to learn a lot of yourself. And I would definitely write like the year that you did this work. So something that I've been teaching my online supporters through my YouTube is that in 2022, we are seeing a lot of repetitive energy as we were in 2012 and before that in 2002. So you want to look at where were you in the essence and the energy of that time. Some of you are really young, so you really can't go back that far. So take this moment to write all this down, so when we go into the next 222 frequency and energy, there's some specific repetitive energies and characteristics. We live in a 7-year span. Through the 7 years, our life changes, so does the world. So this is why a lot of it is repetitive. This is why it's about you paying attention and making the changes that you need to make in order to progress and to move forward. Because after all, we're always in forward motion. We're always in alignment with our purpose. Even if we don't allow ebb and flow energy, even if we're not synchronized, the world will take us and push us into where we need to be. Declare from this day forward, write out the specific date. I declare I will, and write out what your action steps are towards living your purpose. So when I first started doing these videos for Manifesting with the Angels, way back when I wrote this book with beautiful Archangel Metatron and all the angels that we come in connection with, I didn't finish all the videos. Someone left me a negative review and it put me in a really stale type energy, and I was like, I didn't want to deal with it. So it took me back. I just think it's super funny that this was around 2011, 2012, 2013, and now we're again in 2022, and here I am kind of rekindling this beautiful energy, because through the years, many of you that have come in contact with this book have done the work even without my videos, and you have transformed your lives. I had someone that is very dear to my heart express to me that they used to be addicted to drugs and alcohol, and that by using my book they were able to fight that urge. And this was many years ago. Until this day, they've never done any more drugs and alcohol. So that's when I knew that the angels were working really hard in shifting and changing our lives for the better, and that it was not fair that I allowed someone's dark rut energy to sabotage my work. And this is really important that you know this, because it happens to the very best of us. We allow other people to shed their darkness over our light, and we feel less than, and then we seize us from progressing. What I've learned in my many years is that I don't launch any products until I completely finish them. With this was very different because I did not know, and I launched my book before my videos, and then I kind of like let it go very stale. I didn't promote it and I didn't share it. And even then, the angels synchronized a lot of beautiful, hundreds of people that have already read this book, that have used just, the exercises without the videos. So Archangel Ariel is going to shed a lot of courage over your life to fulfill your destiny, to make sure that you are extremely prosperous, so you could take time to research, to learn, to take care of you. Because if you don't put yourself first, if you take care of everyone else and take care of you last, you are not really helping, because you're becoming deteriorized, your energy becomes less than, your frequency comes down. And just like I shared with you what happened to me with the review, I felt very like less than. I felt like my book wasn't good enough, my work wasn't good enough. I started to second question myself. So you don't want to find yourself in that rut energy. So we're gonna invoke the beautiful Archangel Ariel. Beautiful Archangel Ariel, we invoke your essence and your energy so you could build the courage from within. Use this courage, this energy that is aligned already and gifted to us from birth. Align our chakras from the root all the way to our crown, and all of the chakras in between, especially our solar plexus, so that we can have the courage to push forward. Share with us what action steps we need to engage in order to be prosperous, and at the same time align us with like-minded individuals that will help us grow. We invoke you, Archangel Michael, to clear our paths from lower vibrational energies. So anyone or anything that is trying to sabotage our progress, that you use your golden sword energy and cut any ties and cords so they cannot come to us, so that we are free, we're purified, we're aligned with the allness and the oneness, and that we may walk in the light of divinity, on our purpose, on our paths, in pure prosperity, abundance, health, wealth, allness, and oneness. Thank you, beautiful angels. Amen. And so it is. It is so. It's a blessing. So much. So take your time with this beautiful book. It is 30 days of manifesting with the angels, but I know some of you do one a week, some of you do it every few days. The point is to really, take your time with this. I recommend that you set dates, like an appointment on your calendars. Today I'm going to do this, tomorrow I'm going to do that, because you want to really put your time and effort into this, because after all, this is your journey. This is for you, and this is going to benefit your life. So you want to take care of you first. Something that I do that I didn't do before is that every day when I wake up, the first thing I do is that I take care of me. I get my journal, I make my coffee, I sit down, I put on my meditation. Sometimes I meditate, sometimes it's just affirmations, sometimes it's prayers, and I always journal and script so that I am aligned and attuned with me first. And then I'll check the emails and the messages. And this is one of the reasons why I allowed my life, through the visions and the guidance of the angelic realm, to show me that I needed to let go of a lot of things that I was doing that was taking a lot of my time and effort, and only work on extremely sensitive things that I love to do, but that doesn't overconsume me and take a lot of my energy. So today, look at your life and see where you need to pay attention, what changes you need to make in order to really fulfill your purpose, to really take care of your needs and be more loving and attentive to yourself. Because sometimes that we are overwhelmed by our spouses and our children, in our jobs, and especially when we run our own businesses. I find that running your own business takes a lot more effort and energy because you are taking care of a lot more individuals. So today, focus on solemnly on you and connect with the angels and allow them to answer the questions and share with you the signs and confirmations that you need on this beautiful day. And I will see you on day 20.